What's up, guys? So, first off, shout out to the Ant Report. I see the Ant Report is back active again here on YouTube. And I just saw this recent community post. You can see here the timestamp says 10 minutes ago. I just saw this post and I was like, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to kind of drop something real quick. But I do want to go more in depth into this, into the future, near future, I might add. Let's read here. It says, after careful consideration, the biracial delegation no longer claims J. Cole. Now, let me say this. I generated kind of a quote that I saw from J. Cole, basically being honest, stating that he's, white and black, biracial. So I shared it. So I made it generated that quote, several months back. It's on my page. And I don't know too much about J. Cole. I remember hearing one of his songs, one of his tracks like years ago. I think the song's like called Money or something about money. And it's a catchy track for sure. I think it's like called Count 'em Up or something. Count 'em up, count 'em up. It's talking about typically what rappers talk about: money, getting the bag, all that stuff. And so yeah, that's a J. Cole track. I don't know. He doesn't have that many hits. He does not have that many hits. And so he's not really that relevant, but he's a rapper nevertheless. But the communitah, they want to use him as a standard of what a biracial guy should be. Why is that? Because he's stoic, okay? And he's non-confrontational. He's the biracial guy that knows his place in the black community, which is always going to be underneath the dark-skinned Bantus. Okay, he'll never be number one. This is precisely why they like him. He's a safe mulatto amongst the collective of the communitah. See, they like the mulattoes who kind of know their place and they're begging to fit in. They're non-confrontational, right? Which is kind of sad. I mean, he's never going to be number one. Drake is number one. Okay, and I know that the Bantus, they want to cry and complain. We know damn well Kendrick did not win. That's why they have to go so deep with all these, allegations and smears and all this other crap. And they're attacking the fact that he's mixed. He's from Canada, and they're talking about BBLs. They're really reaching to character assassinate Drake. They have to, because they have nothing else, because the man's work speaks for itself, even to the fact where in Drake's case, they're trying to deny his work, saying that, oh, he has ghostwriters. He's paying people to write all of his crap. It's like, a lot of these rappers, they're all paying people to write their stuff. None of these people are pure original. When you go look at Kendrick, look at all of his tracks and the credits, you see he has all these writers helping him out. But yeah, like I said, Drake's number one because you can name a bunch of tracks that have been on the market. People are bumping, you listen to that in clubs and all this stuff for years. You can't say the same about J. Cole. And that's why they're cool with J. Cole. Because when I did a video about this. When you're biracial and you're around these people, the communitah, and you proclaim yourself to be the best, as Drake did, and he did that actually in a collaboration with J. Cole and First Person Shooter, that is precisely the reason why all this, diss track and beef emerged right after that track was released. That track was released several months ago, like 7 months ago. Now you're seeing all this beef and all this diss tracks and all this crap. Yeah, it's because these mulattoes like Drake and J. Cole, they dared to say that they were number one. They really scared the community. And Drake, he can say that that he's number one because his work speaks for itself. All the collaborations. He has all these songs, and J. Cole is not on that level. Drake was doing J. Cole a favor by putting him in that feature, trying to help out the biracial brother, but look what's going on now. Now it's time to go to battle. But now you see Drake is going to take all these hits. They're making all these allegations about him. And J. Cole just quietly, he released a diss track or something, right? I didn't even hear it yet. But I believe the guy basically he took the diss track back, or he hid the video or the song, whatever, some weak shit. See, that's what he does. That's why they like him, because he cowers, J. Cole. He cowers under the pressure. Look, they're targeting you because you're a mulatto. Okay, time to go to battle now. You have a dude who's fighting. You should be backing him up, but you want your comfortable place to be that token biracial. It's very sad. We're going to talk a lot more about this because this happens a lot, unfortunately. And it's a good thing that we're using this media outlet now to let other people know, hey, we see how you move out here. We see your behavior. And a lot of us, especially people like me, we're going to be clowning your ass, okay? Going forward, we see these type of black identified mulattoes, the light skinned saviors. They're very cowardice to the communitah, but they're always the hardest fighters fighting, yeah. We're going to be clowning these type of cats. But shout out to the Ant Report. I saw this and had to jump up here and drop this video.
Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas need a share from the clip? Always knew I had to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, Mad City van, Will pot the legend, make the door slide. Tears running down my cheek, laughing at you pussy dying, it's a war cry.